Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is Friday, April 10th, 2020. Had some snow happening here. It's starting to melt now. It was a lot more earlier in the day. It's about 2:30 in the afternoon now. But definitely a chilly day today. We got a nice wind going. And there's Mr. Gelko over there on the steps. What? Come on! Well, come on! Come on, baby boy. You want to go in? So anyway, just want to remind you before we get into the video that tonight I will be live streaming at 8 p.m. We're going to be talking about the economy and all the effects of everything that's going on with the virus and how that's affecting everything and where we're going to be at. Are we headed for another huge recession or a Great Depression? We're going to talk about all those things tonight in the live stream at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So please join me for that. There's the puppies. But yeah, it was snow all over the place this morning. It was snowing last night. I was like, I am so done with this winter stuff. But that's why we don't plant in New York until later, because you just never know what you're going to get. The couple nice days that we got to get the battery room in, I'm going to go in here real quick. Let me turn this on. All right. I don't know if you guys can see that. 27.3, 27.4. That one's 27.3. That one's 27.5. That's 27.5. We're bringing in decent power at the moment. The sun's in and out, so it's like it's jumping around in and out. So far today, what we're looking at here is 2.4 kilowatt hours on this side, 1.6 kilowatt hours for a total of 4 kilowatt hours altogether. And realistically, and I've told you guys this before, if I pull in 3 kilowatt hours a day, that's more than enough for my needs. And I, with the other batteries, was able to run, pretty much all day, and we always used to shut down at night. Now, obviously, we're not shutting down at night anymore at all. And so let me close that up real quick. So I'm not shutting down at night anymore at all. And with the new batteries, it's unbelievable, guys. I'll tell you, I couldn't even begin to tell you how pleased I am with these. And to now have power 24 hours a day and not have to worry about it. It's a really, really cool thing. Like I said, again, it's taken a long time to get here. It really has, but it's been well worth it. It's a journey. It really is. And I'll tell you what, I'll help anybody out that has any questions about solar. If you have any concerns and stuff like that, and I can, talk to you about it and stuff like that, but it's well worth it. So somebody had made the comment yesterday, which we had already actually discussed this when Brian was here doing everything. We're going to have to put another inverter in here for the other building. Okay, for when my sister and them come up, we're going to have to get another inverter for them. So that we already had taken that into consideration. So that was, we knew that. And an inverter like the Ames inverter, they're about $950. So I heard somebody crying. So anyway, I wanted to talk about with everybody being home. Everybody is home. That they can't get out. Because of we're self-isolating basically. Everybody's supposed to shelter in place and not really go anywhere or do anything. So what is that doing for the home life for a lot of people? Well, there's a lot of domestic violence that happens on a regular basis, okay? And so when you have a situation where now, where you're not going out to the job for 8 hours a day or being able to get out to escape and go do that type of thing. And domestic violence, guys, goes both ways. Men beat on women, women beat on men. So it's not just the men beating on women. But once people are working, they can get that break and get away from that other person. But now with so many people home, it adds that much more. Now you're with that person 24 hours a day, that abuser, okay? And this is happening with kids too. Kids that are abused by their parents, now all of a sudden these poor kids aren't going to school and getting away, and they can't go off to the playground and play. They can't get out of Dodge. They're stuck in the home. So there's a lot more violence going on. And then on top of that, let's put in the financial situation with it, with people being out of work, not having extra money, not being able to, get out there and make that money. And now you have the financial stressors of how are we going to take care of the bills and everything else, which adds more stress, and being around those type of people all the time. And I'm talking, abusers, like, physical or sexual abuse or whatever the case may be. Okay. So those are things you're going to see a definite tick up and an increase of that. And I know that's something I haven't seen discussed at all. So I definitely want to hear your guys' feedback on that. What do you think about the increase of, domestic violence in the homes? Again, from both sides. I know men beat on women, and it's more men beating on women than women beating on men. So, but again, it does happen. I had a cousin that his first wife, she would just kick the crap. She would take a frying pan and smack him in the head with it. I was crazy stuff. But, but that's gonna, with higher stress, with everything that's going on, and people are depressed, they're not working, and everything else that's going on, those type of situations are going to be exacerbated. They're going to be much worse. And so, I definitely want to hear what your guys' take on it. What do you think? Do you know people that are physically abusive or sexually abusive to, somebody else or the kids or whoever, and that poor child or that poor wife or poor husband is in a bad situation. Now they're stuck with that person all the time. So those are not good situations to be in either. And so, like I said, I just wanted to hear what you guys had to say about that. I think it's a really dangerous situation that is not, like I said, not talked about, not discussed with everything that is going on. So definitely something to think about and, take those things into consideration. I always say to everybody, if somebody's having a bad day, somebody's, not very pleasant, or they're not nice, or they're nasty, or whatever, like say you're out and about, and you don't know what's going on in their life. And so, I always try to be decent to everybody, just because, again, every one of us guys, myself, whoever's watching this video, everybody that you see out in public or whatever, everybody is going through something. Maybe it's nothing major, but maybe, excuse me, but maybe it is something major. So, we're all going through something in our lives. We all have different stressors. We don't know what we're going to do and all those type of things. So those are things that need to be really thought about. And I think a lot of people don't think about those things. So, but, yeah, interesting. Very, very interesting. So it's like I said, I always just try to be decent, because and even when somebody's a jerk, you want to try to be decent to them, because again, you just don't know. Unless they're like blatantly a complete jerk, that's a little bit different. If they're attacking you for no reason, obviously you have a right. I'm talking verbally. You have a right to defend yourself and say, hey, well, but if when somebody's acting that way, and here's the best way to approach somebody: you take them off guard when they're like in that viciousness, attacking mood. Go, why are you acting this way? What have I done to you to have you act this way? So you take them off guard, because they don't expect that. They expect that verbal back, like, screw you, you're a jerk, or whatever the case may be. But if you can approach it in a different way, you take them off guard and you make them think, and they really don't want to think at that point. So, but anyway, so that's just something to think about. And so just wanted to put that out there. So like I said, I want to definitely hear your guys' feedback on that. But again, the panels are doing absolutely great. Like I said, again, guys, I'm like a little kid at a candy store. I'm so excited, you have no idea. This has been such a long journey with our solar system and the learning curve. And so if anybody is out there and you're thinking about doing solar and stuff like that, definitely talk to somebody that knows what they're doing. I think that's really, really important, because it's like that really helps if you can get that advice from somebody that lives it, that knows it, that does it. Because if you don't, you're walking in there blind and you have no idea what you're getting into. And so, and it's very doable. It, like I said, it's not cheap by any stretch of the imagination, but it is very, very doable. So, okay, so anyway, again, I just want to remind people we have the legacy sale going on at the website also right now. So please take advantage of that. That's at preppernurse1.com. You click on store, it'll drop down and it'll say Legacy Foods. You click on that, and what we have available is what they have available. So everything that's not available is not there. You were looking at a 50 to 60 business day delay in getting your products, just being honest, ahead of time. But if you get in the list, it's first in, first out. And they are catching up, they are getting orders out. So that's a good thing. So orders are shipping out, just so you guys know. So take advantage of that, and the 20% off is taken at checkout. So feel free to take advantage of that if you want to. Okay. Also, we have the Prepper Nurse One community on the website. So you go to the website again, preppernurse1.com. You click on that Prepper Nurse One community. It is absolutely free to join. You do have to register. It is very private. That's why we have it set up that way, so nobody can just walk in there and see what's going on. You do have to be registered, but there's no credit card information asked for. We don't ask for any of that. It's all free. That's set up for you guys to connect with like-minded people. So if you're looking to just go in and read the message boards, or if you want to go in and try to network, if you're looking to try to form a group in whatever state or country that you're in, it's a great resource for that. We have a lot of groups in there. We have the singles group, we have the disabled group, we have the seniors group. So there's a lot of groups in there for you guys to take advantage of as well. So please do that, okay? So anyway, guys, I am going to jump off of here for now. I definitely want to hear your feedback on this video. And also, please, again, join me tonight for the live stream at 8 p.m. We're going to be talking about the economy and the effects of everything that's going on, and how long this is going to go on for, and what effects it's going to have on the economy. All right? So I will see you all tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, and I hope everybody's doing well. Remember, guys, we are all in this together. That is important to remember. Also, remember to hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day, tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So that's important as well. Also remember, guys, STD. It's one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you are trying to accomplish, whatever you are trying to do, you can do it. The only one that's going to stop you from getting there is you. Nobody else can stop you. Stay positive, stay away from that negativity, and you will be fine. Okay? I hope everybody's having a great day. I will talk to you all tonight. Prepper Nurse One, out for now.